I'm going to keep asking questions until someone answers them. The UK government is responsible for protecting and supporting its citizens, but not at the expense of our national security. The measures we have taken are legal under European Union law, and there is no evidence that they infringe on human rights. Anxiety about security risks has been a recurring theme in British history, from the murder of Mary Queen of Scots to the threat of Irish republicanism in the 20th century. Today's world is more complex than ever, with new threats everywhere. The Foreign Office is committed to protecting our country against all possible threats. We will continue to work closely with our allies around the globe, including the United States, France, Germany and Russia, to counter terrorism and international crime. How are they keeping us in a state of anxiety? This is what I want to know. I want to hear the arguments about why we need these powers. Who thinks that they're necessary? Who stands up and says, no, this isn't right? If you think it's okay for the government to take away our freedom, it's okay to watch everything we do online or listen in on every phone call. If that makes you feel safe, then tell me how. Because I don't understand how anyone could see this situation and think it was okay. And yet, some people have told me that they can see this system's benefits and trust that the government will use it responsibly. COVID-19 restrictions have gone, but the government still keeps us in a state of anxiety. They say, we know we've done something wrong, and we're sorry, but we're going to make you feel guilty about it anyway. They haven't changed anything as long as they use fear to control us. What is it about the government that makes them obsessed with controlling us? Why do they think they deserve to be in charge of our lives? Sometimes I wonder if they believe their propaganda. I'll never stop asking questions. But sometimes, I get tired. A man called Simon Webb just made a video on YouTube regarding this subject. He seems like a nice guy who wants to help people. Simon debunks history with his insightful videos, and he tries to show us how our government manipulates information. He calls himself an independent researcher and an expert in conspiracy theories, and I respect his opinion because he comes from an objective perspective. Simon loves history and makes debunking videos about it, so I'm interested in what he says. Maybe he can convince me. I watch his latest video and find myself nodding along with him. There are many hidden plots and secret agendas behind the scenes, he explains. When it comes to politics, religion, and even the entertainment industry, there are always those who want to exert control over others. It's true. I've heard many stories about famous faces being controlled by dark forces. I've seen pictures of celebrities before they underwent plastic surgery, and when I compare them to the same person, I can tell they were somehow altered. It's hard to believe that anyone would let someone else change their appearance without their consent, but there's no doubt they did. For example, an old photo of Michael Jackson shows a handsome young man with beautiful skin and eyes. When I look at today's photos, I'm shocked that he's been altered so much. He seems creepy now. I read somewhere that he had alien blood injected into his body. Was it aliens that gave him extra genes? And why is everyone trying to hide it? People used to think that the only way to become famous was to have talent. But now, I've learned that it takes more than that. Someone needs to manipulate you, and there's nothing wrong with that. People want to be controlled, and they want to lose their individuality. These people are called sheeple and follow whatever the media tells them to do and never question the truth. You can't fight this kind of thing. It's too powerful, and it's everywhere. But if we stand together, we can make a difference. Waking up as many people with videos showing the truth may be our only chance. Throughout history, the elite has always tried to influence society through propaganda and other forms of manipulation, Simon continues. In the past, they used to control the newspapers and TV networks to spread lies and create false narratives, but now they make sure they get their message out on social media platforms. Yes. Now they're telling us what to think. They want to control our minds. That's why they give us information that supports their views and hides the absolute truth. The left-wing wokeists have all the power and control of the institutions they have been taking over for over 50 years. The election process is rigged, and the big banks own the stock market. No matter what happens, they win. They have total control, but I refuse to accept that. They keep us in a constant state of anxiety and do it on purpose. This is why I'm composing this video. I want to expose the truth and take down those who try to manipulate us. The internet is one of the most important tools for fighting against this type of propaganda, Simon says. We can share facts and truth without any filters or obstacles. That sounds good to me, so I continue watching. Social media is a great tool to expose the lies and show people what happened in history. I think Simon is in his 80s, but he looks younger than his age and has a strong voice. His videos are beneficial, so I've watched lots of them. I like that he doesn't cover everything but focuses on a few topics and explains how they relate to each other. He's also a Jewish man and has a lot of wisdom to share. I wish I could meet him someday. His work reminds me of my grandfather, who died long ago. Simon speaks with passion and uses analogies to explain his points. I like that he keeps it simple and doesn't use too many words. Don't fall for the lies, he says. Remember that these powerful groups control the majority of the people. He explains that Jewish people don't control the world and that the Illuminati isn't real. They have created myths and conspiracies to distract us from the truth, he says. Just look around you. Does anyone believe this stuff? I agree with him. Most people don't believe in anything anymore. And that's because people don't know the truth. Why should we listen to those who control the information and lie to us? He asks. The truth will set us free. Simon's right. We should focus on exposing the truth instead of worrying about those who live in darkness. I'm here to help you see the light, Simon says. With the power of YouTube, we can expose the lies and reveal the truth. He's right. If we put our heads together, we can make a difference. I like that Simon is willing to share his knowledge and experience. Thanks for watching and listening to this video. Please subscribe to my channel and comment below if you enjoyed it. I appreciate your support and hope to hear from you soon. The next time Simon posts a new video, I'll check it out and write another review.